even if it's accidentally.
I think Mugen would win because he would just find any way to just fight dirty as possible.
Mugen would win? Yeah, probably. He's a dirty fighter.
It's done.
Thank you.
One question I'd like to ask, how was it working with the COD community, like for zombies? How were the actors?
Oh, how are the actors to work with?
Yeah.
Well, I only got to work with them once, recording, because we're such good friends, we were laughing the whole time and trying to crack each other up, and they finally had to separate us and bring us in separately. I love those guys, they're family to me. Just got to see Nolan a couple weeks ago, spoke to Fred 2 days ago, and Tom I haven't spoken to in a little while, but he's still doing okay. It was amazing. The most time we ever spent together. Thank you. Hi.
Hey, hi. One question I really wanted to ask was any major challenges you might have faced becoming a voice actor, and any advice you might have for any upcoming in the field that you might think faces similar challenges?
Any advice on becoming a voice actor? I couldn't hear you very well.
Right, any challenges you faced yourself upcoming?
Oh, challenges I faced?
Yes.
Yeah, oh my God, there were so many challenges that I faced that's why I'm teaching now. It was really hard, honestly. I fell in love with voice acting, but I didn't realize.
Triangle.
Yep.
Pee pee poo poo.
Wow, that's loud.
Your mother.
Does your car need gas? Yes. You know, it doesn't fit. And the director is the one keeping that together, which makes the actors, it can kind of be confusing, but as I think Steve would agree, there's no time for that. Just do it, what I say. Sometimes you just want to say, just read the lines.
Just do it the way I'm telling you to do it. Trust me that this will work.
Look on that, and if you don't know the history of, sometimes you'll have the producers behind you from Japan. They want it adhered to whatever the translation is very literally.
The recently deceased one from Beetlejuice, but that one sold real quick.
I was about to ask about it too.
I'm actually working on another one. I'm gonna do a horror fest the end of September. It's gonna be in Hidalgo. Yes, I do questions. I specialize in portraits. So if you have a plan.
Just the reefer, man. Just the reefer, bro.
That's enough for the stuff like this, man. That's good.
I've already taken enough in my lifetime that I just cracked my spine, bro, and it all comes back to me.
Aw, thank you so much. Said, hey, that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV.
But where were those good old fishing values on which we used to rely? Lucky there's a little guy. Lucky there's a man who positively can do all the things that make us laugh and cry. He's a family guy.
Thank you everybody for being here. The real life Peter and Lois Griffin. Give it up.
I try to put it together so it fits together like a symphony. I'm directing, I'm thinking of it musically because
Every aspect of life. And he said, Tiger, the last person standing wins. So no matter what, keep standing. Get back up every day. Get back up, get back up, get back up. And he's right. And I thank him all the time for that because I watch people give up. If you've got a dream, keep standing. The sacrifice is worth it.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So, now that you said that you went to Japan, that brings us into Naruto, Sexy Jutsu.
Sexy Jutsu.
How was that role coming about? How did that...
So here is, and y'all may be a little confused because you've looked online and it's like, why are there 17 names associated with this? Actually, I think just 4, but the way that, I don't know if you all know this, stop me if you've heard this story before, but the way that anime is recorded is they do them in batches. So they'll come in and they'll do like 5 episodes at a time, maybe 7, but usually 5. And Sexy Jutsu doesn't talk that much. And so if one, it was Kate Higgins and Miley, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, Steve Bloom's wife and director of Naruto, and I were the 4 voices credited because it was based on whose character had other appearances in the batch. And so then we would all kind of voice match that same character because we never knew that there were going to be conventions. It means something to somebody. That feels great. I'm intimidated though because you all know way more than I know about the shows. Way more. So for a long time, I think I kind of avoided them and I avoided appearances because I didn't want to be disrespectful to anybody's feelings about the projects. Because I didn't know as much as you did.
Because they definitely don't let you know how the scenes are playing out or stuff.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
and why didn't you blah, 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 and would you ever think about this? And when you said this, what were you feeling? And I'm like, I love that you know this. What do you think I was feeling? Let's go there. Because honestly, there are so many different projects that you don't remember specifics sometimes. There are things that you really glom onto in the moment, but you never know what's going to be popular with other people that you've done that you didn't know and you don't expect was popular with them.
Now, another thing I also read, were you involved in the 2016 reanimation of Berserk? For
think
Puck, I believe it was.
I think so.
Okay, so
No, y'all, I don't remember lunch. Please don't get offended about anything. I have the worst memory. I'm like, if you want to know, I can't even tell you the projects I've been in. Please check IMDb. I think they're right. I don't know. Sure. Yeah, let's say no. Let's go with that.
And so even then, I see that you're really energetic. You enjoy, bringing life to just everything around you. Personally, I feel like sometimes I can be that way.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get a little timid. But like I said, because we see you guys as amazing celebrities and everything like that. And like I said, we're all on the same playing field. But either way, all of us appreciate you as fans and everything. And that's been one of the amazing things. And like you said, you guys don't see at the moment that you're creating voice acting, stuff like that. You don't think anything much of it at that point. But I'm sure still you put all your feelings and your heart into your characters.
Yeah, I mean, that's the joy for us is getting to dip our toes into being someone else for a while. And the feelings that come along with that. The best voice actors come from here. They don't come from the sound. They don't come from your throat. And as a director, because now I'm directing mostly, but as a director, the one thing that I just want to like jump through the glass and shake my actor is like, don't listen yet, but don't listen to yourself and self-correct based on a sound. That's not going to be accurate, and it's not going to resonate as much as if you just talk from here and don't think about the rest of it.
Yeah, you see, and as of you doing that and everything, I mean, so even then, your childhood, you must have been pretty easy, like you said, able to overcome things and stuff like that and keep your 10 toes down, especially being that you've been involved in the scene of acting, voice acting, since practically born.
Yeah, totally. I had great folks for that. I really did. I gotta credit them for the support. And from a childhood that spent most of my time by myself. We moved every year when I was a kid. So every year until the 7th grade, after school was out, we would move the day after to another little rural town. So I would spend every summer by myself. And at that point, we didn't have, the internet, and, this is pre-cell phones, and you had to write letters if you wanted to stay in touch with your friends back in the old town, which nobody did. They did, like maybe one, and you're 7, so what's that gonna look like? I'm there and have a really rich imagination, but it was getting on that bike and getting out of there, and getting in that car and getting out of there. And I love trains, and I love planes, and I love to travel because it takes me somewhere new.
I'm sure the experience feels amazing, especially being on a train. Most people have never really been on a train themselves.
It's the best. My trains in Europe, awesome. But even LA, just going LA to San Francisco, or LA to Montecito area, Santa Barbara area. Gorgeous, and the tops are all out, so it's glass. You can see everything. It's beautiful.
Nice. So out of the many characters you've done, which it mostly is hard for a voice actor to pinpoint to their, say, favorite, but in the sense of like one that you thoroughly enjoyed doing fully, and just was ready to be back in the studio again to do that character, which one would it be?
It's probably Amy. I mean, she's the one I've got the most experience with. She's the one that's had the biggest transition and the evolution, and the arguments with fans online. And don't do that, by the way. It's not a good idea. You can't win. You can't win against the internet. Just don't even try. But probably Amy, and then the next one might be Beryl. I loved playing Queen Beryl.
Nice.
Yeah. There was a little gal named Zola in Blue Dragon that I thought Blue Dragon was going to be a much bigger game than it was, too. I really liked her.
Okay.
She was pretty kick-ass.
Well, that's amazing. Any questions from the audience that we have? Anybody want to feel free to come up, say a question?
Anybody?
Anybody at all?
I do have a few questions though.
Okay.
I want to see if we can, any chance, hear you say The Purge live.
You gotta look it up for me, because I don't remember.
Let's.
All right, I'll
let's
do
get
it.
back.
But as long as nobody posts this.
Okay, here we go.
Sir, said you have director parts. You are a director. How was that?
I was doing that. It's so great.
And how did that come to be? They making the band, forming the name, even getting the group of people that
I've been in sort of like Michael. I grew up in a family where I didn't know that people didn't, like, there were always musicians around, there was always actors around, so I didn't really know.
Hey, you fix your glove. Be shy. Oh, you're doing it perfectly. Are you trying to be shy?
Director wants, or the client, meaning the person who's, or the company whose show it is, there's a way they
stuff that we do. And it doesn't matter what language it comes from. They're going to give you a translation, and then you're going to try and make the character. But you know, there's this added, "Hello, I'm here. Answer that phone.
I'm not late."
You know, I also do on-camera acting. I did it for years before I got wrapped up in voiceover. And it's a little different, on-camera acting is, because you memorize the lines and then you go out and try and create the character in front of the camera.
And that comes with what you might call regular acting, film, TV, or stage. You know, you come into a recording session, you haven't read the pages, you don't know what is going to happen. Even if you've read the manga, you don't really know until you see what's going on in the scene. And so you have to come up with this stuff like out of nowhere. You come into a day of work and they're like, "Listen, today your brother's going to exercise that there is," because you go from going, to at the top of your lungs, calling on all these different parts of yourself at an instant.
Voice actors and directors.
Who were we?
Yeah, what was your...
I was Steve Staley.
And I was Steve Cramer. I was kind
of... most of us came up, when you say who...
No, this ain't happening. We'll get it in private. This requires some
For free in this economy?
Yeah, right? I have too much grip on my shoes. Oh, well, that was awesome. Thank you for the lesson.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure meeting you guys.
Thank you so much. Are you going to come to the panel at 3? Right, let's go do the thing, Peter.
Yay!
Yeah, all right. Stewie's with us.
He is?
Yeah, just woke him up for
Handsome.
his, Batman's sword.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, I got the thing. I want to do the thing. Doing
We got
the
him.
thing.
We got the boy.
Yeah, it's my last joke I want to do.
I want to be Stewie, but I'm too tall. Too fun.
And this guy again? I know.
That's a contract come here. That was about it. So I guess I was saying to you, I have a question to him about that, but he wouldn't even have known they were moving with you. The phone was...
So, next one. After Attack on Titan, this one came out, yes. This is 2014. Tokyo Ghoul, yeah. This is also going to Tokyo Ghoul, 2014. And same year, Parasite also came out. Parasite's also going to. If you guys never seen this one, trust me, it's really good. It's really good. You can watch it on Netflix too, yeah. And then this is a real good one. One Punch Man. So, they're very interesting. He's so strong, right? Could be too strong. He beat any villain with one punch, right? And then when they decided it looks like
How's it going, guys?
I know.
How's it been today? That's good.
Yeah, sorry, it's kind of a little messy there. We're going crazy with the lights. Hey, the air.
Doing a special edition, so like we're coming out with Dottie and Charizard X next week at GalaxyCon. And he's got his black hair, right? Well, we're gonna do a variant of one of like 25 or 150 like, that has his white hair. And do one special edition. That's it. So you're gonna do like a knit together, gypsy one that's just.
Which one you want to see?
And like those are the parts like over there.
How you doing?
Oh, come on. Everything they're doing is like taking pictures. I just
How's it going, man?
No.
I'm good. My name's Mike. I'm with TCA Studios, man. I was gonna see. Do you guys have like a card or anything, or like an Instagram page so that we can tag you guys? How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I just got here. I'm just finishing up. Hey, I was gonna ask.
just for that keychain? Yeah. So, yes.
Hey, you're good. No worries. Both days? All right, just run with it, guys. I got this. So we're gonna do it. Okay, here we go. Ready? And then one.
I love all these characters for different reasons. Zeb, because he's Star Wars also. Wolverine has been pretty good to me, bub. Had a good run.
Wolverine. He's just a dude that don't care. He does what he likes.
Yeah. I'm a mutant, I stink, I have hair all over my back, and you love me anyway. Now back off, bub. Tank tips. I mean, there's so many characters. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to get to do what I do. I'm grateful to be surrounded by the people I am in our community. And when I get to come to places like this too, you know, it's the main reason I like to do this is so I can look you guys in the eye and say thank you for what we didn't know when we were recording it.
Yeah, I'm sure. And then
why can't we be in love? I don't know.
Well, they love fighting.
Man, that's a tough one. Some of them fight dirtier than others.
Yeah, they
so,
some have more will.
Our friend paid to have all these tracks done. We had professional music tracks to sing on iTunes, and we didn't ask permission from Activision, so they sent us a cease and desist order.
At that time, you know, we just assumed it was, you know, an anime dub. So I didn't realize that there was going to be life beyond the recording studio.
So along with you and the other ones that were partaking into the Sexy Jutsu, were you guys ever together in a room? Were you ever
Not to record Sexy Jutsu.
Okay.
No, we were all solo. For the anime, for the most part, we don't record in a group. Original animation and looping, we record together.
Oh, okay.
And I actually have done I've done some Sonic stuff where we're all in the same room.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how was the Bleach cast? Did you meet anybody else from?
Yo, Adrian, you kind of said it all. Fall down 7 times. What do? You have 8. That's right. And you're worth it. That's the thing that you have to learn. You have hidden talents that you haven't even discovered yet. And I can say that because I'm an old fart, and I didn't discover mine until I was like 40. So you have plenty of time to don't give up. Never give up. You got this. Take care. Ready? Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. Nice. My pleasure. Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
Okay, maybe I could do like an angle like this where they're all. Hold on, let it walk by. And then we go from here. Perfect. You do all these yourself?
Yes.
Nice. We're getting it on a backdrop angle like this.
Started 2 months ago, so I'm getting there.
Where do you get your LSD from?
Honestly, bro.
Yeah, right. There's that part.
Huh?
That was easier. You know what? You're taller. So you go on the. No, you're good. You're good there. Your back side. That you put your hand over where it is. Yep. Alright, make sure you're happy.
I mean, before all that, before you really jumped into this career and did these things and these.
Get something to eat, don't you think? To have
Yeah.
that energy? Oh, yeah.
So these guys promised to get me tacos, and they said they were gonna get something to do.
Oh, yeah, I love tacos. You don't like that scary chicken?
Give me something for the camera, man. You're good.
Byakugan.
Oh, look, they're in the room like when you fall, you know?
Like when Meg shows up anywhere.
Oh, yeah, yeah. They're in the room like a big pot.
How are you?
Oh yeah, chilling here in the microphone.
Oh, he did a great job last night. I was like, yeah. It's apparently an hour. She can stand here so you can bless it. Oh, no, we're just shooting a photo.
Take a photo, right? Take a photo. What am I doing? Taking a photo.
All right, are you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. Thank you.
Hey, Bobby, meet Cody. Oops, sorry about that. Go ahead.
What's up, man? I actually tried to get you a chessboard. We call it Fort North Houston, but I'm a massive fan. Super cool. Expos too. Texas, South Texas. Yeah. You're dope, man. Love you.
I know, right?
Appreciate it.
You're a big time chess player, right? All right, now I gotta show you this spot. Oh, check that out. Right there. Yeah, there you go. Oh, this dude's dedicated. He's wearing all the swag. Look at that. But I gotta show you this. Look at that. So I just signed this, and he said that he wants me to sign it at some point. So hopefully at one of these conventions you'll sign it for him. Keep his ass on chess. Love you, little brother. Thanks, bro. Hey, Bobby, meet Cody. Oops, sorry about that. Go ahead.
Oh, he's a York. I got friends in low places. Yeah, but you gotta kiss me. That's the downside.
It's like, yeah, I guess you can kiss me.
Really fills the whole damn room. I want to tell you, he's got a line 9 miles long, and that's not. Oh, he's got a big fat pension.
Michael Storage, ladies.
Thank you very much.
With the drums. Yeah, I still do. I don't do a lot of editing. It's still fun. It's where I started in my career. So. Don't do it yet. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Hi. How you doing? It's all good. We need more teachers. Good teachers. Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you.
That was good. Thank you, guys. Great talking to you.
Enjoy your.
Thank you.
Enjoy the retirement when you do retire.